Happy Chinese New Year! Kong Hei Fat Choi! It's Karma Saturday, and today we are looking at answering a question which I got on YouTube last week, and he was asking what part of the foot do you shift on? Okay, in Wing Chun, shifting is a very important concept. Okay, it allows you to deal with pressure, right? When you have force coming in, right? Rather than just trying to take it, right? You learn to kind of shift and deflect it, and kind of take different angles and things, angles of attack and things like that. Okay, that's what it's good for. Okay, it also shifting also teaches you to generate force when you're stepping and things. Okay, in your hits and things too. It also shows you that as well. Okay, all right. So a lot of people shift on their heels. All right, and I don't agree with that. Okay, that's actually the way I was taught initially. But I later learned that really wasn't the best way. Okay. Now, first of all, because I learned boxing before I learned Wing Chun, okay, I was already accustomed to my feet, moving like this, right? So that's one thing, right? When you're doing rotational punches and things, right? You want to be able to. One of the things that we practice is that you want to be able to throw all kinds of different punches, things like that, and never have to lose your balance. You don't have to reset yourself. Okay, because some people will go way off balance and they have to kind of reset themselves. Okay, you want to be able to do it in a way that you don't have to reset yourself. Okay? I'm gonna come low here, right? And you don't have to reset yourself. That's when you know you got good balance. Okay, it's kind of hard to fight body mechanics. All right. So here's the thing: the only way you can actually issue pressure with your feet, the only way, okay, is from the balls of your feet. All right. And you can argue all you want to, okay, about this theory and so said this and this sequence said that way. You can argue all you want to, okay, but you can't fight body mechanics, okay. This is the only way you can issue pressure, okay. Now, if you had the weight on your heels, you would have to transfer to the ball of your foot and then come forward, which is slower, inefficient, and a lot of people have their weight, who practice Wing Chun, a lot of people have their weight excessively on the back leg. Okay, I've even heard someone say one time that, and it was completely ridiculous. He said you want to have the weight on your back leg and you want to lean back to avoid the punches. Okay, now let's say you have somebody with a monster reach. Okay, are you going to lean back that far? Are you really going to do that? I mean, that's a strategy. You need to get off the track. Okay, if you want to avoid something, you need to go off the track somehow, right? That's what you need to do. To lean back, it's just ridiculous, all right? Okay, so that's the thing. You don't want to lean back, all right? And if you're shifting on your heels, okay, first of all, here's a proper shift, okay? I'm shifting more on the center of my foot, and I'm not swinging offline here. Okay, now if I do on the heels, my body's doing the same thing, but the thing is, I will have to transfer the weight from the ball of the foot and then step forward. Okay, whereas if I'm already on the ball of the foot and I'm ready to go any second, boom, boom, right? Any second I can go, right? That's how you want to be able to actually move, okay? So hold on here. Yeah. So the key with whatever shifting you do, now, okay, I should point out, the exact part of my foot I shift on is not the front, okay, my ball of foot is here, okay? Not the front part, but maybe the back part of the ball of foot, right around there, if you can see the difference, okay, in location. All right. So the main thing to avoid, okay, and the reason why many people will tell you to shift on the heels and not the ball of your foot is many people who shift on the ball of the foot end up doing this. They end up swinging way out, okay, because they don't understand their center. They're swinging way out like this. Okay, that is of course terrible. All right, because you're losing your center every time you do that. All right, and if you do have pressure coming in, any kind of real pressure, okay, you're just going to get taken off your feet right away. All right, they're going to go right over you. All right, okay, right? And that's the thing. So here, right, you want to understand, you want to shift in this way, all right? Okay, if you're coming out like that, then yeah, of course, it's a problem, right? So you want to shift in a way which allows you to stay on center, but taking those slight angles, okay, and using the hips and the deflection and things like that, okay? The thing. So one good thing that can help is if you have a punching bag or anything, you even take, I have a mirror here with some painter's tape on it, but you can take something with a line on it, okay, a crease in the mirror maybe, okay, and just here, and just practice the turning, and make sure you stay on that line, okay, don't allow yourself to like swing out like that, okay, I'm staying on that line, okay, and if you can do that, stay on that line, and maintain your rooting, okay, and that's the key, okay. Remember too that shifting, it is possible that it could be used just like that. It is possible, right? I mean, if someone is right here, you know, it could be done, okay. But really, I think the major benefit of shifting is to assist you when you're moving, when you're stepping, okay. Shifting is it's a stationary drill, okay, because you know I'm not moving, right? But if you're moving, if you understand how to shift correctly, when I step, right, that hip drive I'm getting here, all right, that will allow me to move correctly, right? So whatever I'm doing, so see if I do that, come back here, you know, the hips are always involved, so it helps you. It helps train you to use those hips correctly, okay? While not losing your center, because a lot of people will do something like that, will come way over here and do that. Okay, it could be used sometimes, okay, but if you go like that, you know you are taking a risk, of course, right? Okay, so but then again, you know, it's been said before that all martial arts is risk anyway, risk and reward. Okay, so you got to decide when's the right time to take a risk and when to play it safe. Okay, all right. But anyway, getting back to shifting. Okay, that's that's the way I would say to do it. Shift on that back part of the ball of your foot and do it in such a way that you don't lose your center. Okay. All right. And shifting, you know, you can use any technique you want to, but for basics, let's do some punches. Right? Punches, some palms, some spade palms. There we go. Okay. Then you can do some elbows, right? You can do like a here, right? You can go 1, 2, right? 1 elbow and 2, right? You can do a lot of things. Or you can go side as well. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, like that. Okay. And you can, you know, yeah. Remember, the whole idea is to understand how to move in a way where you will not lose your center. Okay. Okay. And that's the thing. So there we go. Shifting. Okay. And so I hope that helps to clear things up. Okay. You know, one thing is that it's very hard to fight biomechanics. Okay, it's impossible to fight biomechanics. Okay, so you know you can't listen to some you know some nutcase who tells you that you want to lean back and avoid a punch. Okay, I mean it's just not going to work, and you cannot issue force from the heel. It has to be the ball of your foot. Okay, so anyways. All right, that's the reason why I recommend shifting this way, and I have a feeling that most people who have, you know, real skill and real experience are going to tell you to shift in the same way. All right, there are unfortunately a lot of people in numerous martial arts, and that includes Wing Chun, it includes many martial arts, who have no real experience in any kind of actual live fighting. They don't do like real drills where someone is really trying to hit you, okay, or sparring and that kind of thing. Don't do any of that stuff, okay. If you don't deal with someone who's really trying to hit you, okay, how are you going to know that your stuff works? All right, okay. All you have is theory, all right. And the longer you go, and each generation that goes with, without practicing real combat drills, realistic fighting drills, the art will be degraded over time until eventually it's completely worthless. Okay, so if you want your art to work, all right, you have to actually have people, try to hit you. Okay, so you know what it feels like. All right, that's the thing. Now you don't do that immediately. Okay, I mean, you have to build up to that and learn drills, and then slowly turn it up. You don't just have some guy trying to take your head off right away. Okay, but that is the goal, of course, because we're talking about martial arts. All right, and I'm sorry, but anyone who tells you that you're gonna do this in a real fight, or who actually thinks that that'll work, I doubt they've ever had a real fight. Okay, go ahead. I might take some heat for that, but I just don't see how it's possible. All right, I've seen people before who teach it in that way, and then when I see them fighting, they actually end up on the balls of their feet. So what the hell, right? So, anyways, okay. So that's the video for the week. Enjoy the day, and see you guys soon.